said it's a very real danger for people of any age, but falling can be deadly for older adults. Now, even the spry 52-year-old actress Delta Burke just hurt her back when she fell in the bathtub. At Heather Gardens Retirement Community in Aurora, many residents try to stay active, even taking daily walks. But still, one woman said several people in her building have fallen, and they've had to be taken to the hospital. And her neighbors, Irv and Dottie Ruppels, well, they found out firsthand when Dottie slipped and fell trying to get out of the bathtub.
Well, I had to get over on all fours, you know, my hands and knees to get up. And as I started to get up, my hand slipped, and I just darn near went back down flat into the tub. Well, that just scared me to death. So at that time, Irv, thank goodness, was coming down the hall, and he helped me get out.
Yes, I've had a lot of friends that have fallen. And, you know, they end up with hip replacements and all sorts of things, and I don't want to do that.
Friend of his.
It's a pretty scary situation. The Ruppels and Phyllis have all taken steps to avoid potential household hazards like having carpet instead of slippery hardwood floors, or installing walk-in bathtubs and putting those handles on the walls in the showers. Really important steps they can take.
You know, I want to mention that we do have an expert here who actually deals in those walk-in tubs. Today he's not here to really market those tubs, but he's also an attorney, and he has taken up the cause of elderly advocacy on helping the elderly be more independent. He has a personal story about what happened with his parents, and with mine too. You know, it was just a fall that changed my mom's entire life. One fall. It's amazing the difference between freedom and being in a nursing home or in a medical facility. Sometimes it's so simple. It's just a fall.
Blink of an eye.
George Bentley, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
And the name of your company, we should say, is Bentley.
Bentley Baths.
Bentley Baths. Thank you.
You have become an expert on this, and you kind of got into it with your own personal story back in 2002. Your mom took a fall, right?
That's exactly right, and I was just like everybody else. I thought my mom and dad were safe. Put a stool in the tub for my mom and some grab bars, and she's good. But then I got a call, and she'd actually fallen, and she broke her hip. And we went through what we now perceive to be an epidemic in the United States, and my mom deteriorated very rapidly medically after that injury. It wasn't the hip problem that really caused her, but everything else became compromised. She had a lot of other problems. Within a year, we'd lost her in a nursing home.
Now, every 18 seconds, someone over 65 falls and injures themselves.
I mean, think about it. This is a Center for Disease Control, all right? And we have 1.8 million Americans fall over the age of 65, fall and injure themselves every year. 16,000 of those individuals die from those injuries as a result of those injuries. If you extrapolate that, as you did at the start of the show, that means that in a 1 hour period, we've got 200 people injuring themselves and 2 people that will actually die from those injuries.
In a 1 hour period.
In a 1 hour period.
Now, look what we went through when we had the swine flu. People going crazy over that. But look at this stat compared to that. Look at the many people affected by slipping and falling, and it can all change. You can really prevent it. And I know we have a lot of viewers. Well, we have viewers who are elderly, but we have viewers who have elderly parents,
absolutely,
cousins, aunts, uncles, loved ones.
And they're not just falling. You were saying, George, that most of them fall in the bathroom or in the bathtub, right? That's
the bathroom,
really the biggest part.
Statistically, it really is the most dangerous room in the house. That's why we focus on bathing technologies. The bathroom just is not designed for us as we grow and we age and we become weaker, less stable. It's a natural process. And if we stay in denial, which a lot of people tend to do, then we look at that bathroom and we never expect it to change. And so as Ms. Bennett was talking about, and also Ms. Ruppel, we then try to accommodate our bathroom by getting down on all fours, climbing in, climbing out.
Right.
And this walk-in technology is stellar. It really
and I want to talk about that, too. That's more about the modifications. But first, we're going to have to take a break, gentlemen.
Sure.
We'll be right back. We're going to talk about some modifications you can make to your bathroom for your elderly parents when we come back.
And how to make your home safer, too. We'll talk some general tips. Give us a call if you have any questions. 303-771-HELP.